Okay, now.
Moving in.
Welcome back, chat, to Baldur's Gate 3. Let's get bald. So, when last we left off, we just made our way into this small encampment that was being assaulted by goblins. We helped them not get killed by goblins, and now it's time for us to loot them blind. I mean, ask for their assistance with some things. Yes. Hello.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
Seems like a lot of people are looking for that druid.
By all rights, he was a good man. I saw enough of him to agree.
Sore.
And I'm tired of good people dying. That's for sure. Crisis after another.
I'm assuming they would be unhappy if I took some of these items. Let's find out for reals.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Okay, as expected. Not surprising. Not surprising.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Someone's going to answer for this.
I'm sorry, Arca.
Don't be sorry. Fetch some help.
There's not much
Do
help
not
to be
embarrass
done
yourself.
other
He's
than
gone.
revival.
No!
Sorry.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arca, no! Wait! What are you doing?
You see, I didn't say go spill goblin blood because, well, I was trying to avoid her doing that.
This calls for careful footwork.
One crisis after another.
Oh, hey, we've got level ups. I didn't even notice. I forgot I ended off with level ups. Beautiful. Okay, so we gain a spell. Our warlock spells have become stronger. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, level 2 spells are available. Nice. Okay, so what do we got? Blindness. Cloud of Daggers. Crown of Madness. Instill madness in a humanoid enemy, making them attack the creature closest to them other than you, even if it's allied. Darkness. Imprisoning me. Obscures and blinds creatures within. Cannot make ranged attacks into or out of it. Enthrall. Reduce a creature's peripheral vision and make it look at you. Hold person. Invisibility. Mirror image. Misty step. So a nice little teleport. Ray of enfeeblement. That's usually good. And Scorching Ray and Shatter. I mean, Scorching Ray is always good. It's either Scorching Ray or Misty Step or Ray of Enfeeblement. I think those are the best three. Since we're a ranged caster and we're not really going to be getting in the action too much, positioning is very useful for Misty Step, and Scorching Ray is just good damage dealing. And Enfeeblement is just some control. But as a warlock, we've only got so many spells, so we need to choose wisely. Oh god, I forgot Ray of Enfeeblement is fucking concentration in this game. In 5e, that's true. So, maybe not that. Want Scorching Ray. Can I replace a spell? Armor of Agathis I would change out for Misty Step. I would do that. Armor of Agathis is going to be less useful as time goes on. So yeah, let's take Scorching Ray. Alright, Pact Boon. Your patron bestows upon me Pact of the Chain. Gain the service of a familiar, a fey spirit that takes the form of your choosing. Can be an animal, an imp, or a quasit. Pact of the Blade. Summon a pact weapon or bind the one you're wielding, making it magical. I'm not really a melee. Pact of the Tome. Grants your grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. Action Economy, says Pact of the Chain, baby. Gives us Find Familiar Imp, can fly, turn invisible, and sting. And Find Familiar Quasit, that can turn invisible and scare enemies. I mean, probably want the Imp, right? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. There, I get both Misty Step and Scorching Ray. I think that's a pretty good pact boon. Except...
Feel like we're being watched.
He never hurt anyone. He always knew what to say. When I was homesick, he never let it show, but he was homesick too.
So homesick. Alright, let's level Shadowheart up. Good old cleric. Who did I kill? Nobody. They were killed but in a goblin raid. Silly. Okay, what do we got here? Level 1 spell slot and 2 slots unlocked. We got some level 2 spells available and Trickery Domain. Can... Add class? What's this? Oh, right. Multi-classing. No thanks. Chat, is it possible to, for example, on Shadowheart here, would it be possible for me to, like, re-level her and change her domain from Trickery to something else? Just about anything else? Or are the base character stuff what you're stuck with? Yes? You can do that? Oh, good. How we do? Is it talking to our Skelly bro? Or, I guess, zombie bro at camp? Hold on, I can just Google. Baldur's Gate 3, how to respec companions. If you want to respec your character, origin character, or any companion, then Withers can do it for you. Oh, well, fantastic. Wonderful. Because in that case, I'm going to want to do that for her because, let's be honest, Domain of Trickery isn't very good for a cleric in general. Trickery is not the best. We want to give her Domain of Life or Domain of War or Domain of anything. I'd say Domain of Life just to have a really very strong heal bot, right? So in that case, well, for now, let's have her swapped around for her spells a little bit, just to be sure. Just to be sure. Inflict wounds can go bye-bye. Pain can go bye-bye. We got Cure Wounds, Healing Ward, Guiding Bolt. Shield of Faith we'll probably keep. Warding Bond, Protection from Poison, Calm Emotions, Hold Person, Prayer of Healing. Spiritual Weapon, Silence, Blindness, and Enhance Ability. Okay, so Spiritual Weapon is definitely good. I remember that being good. I know Warding Bond is definitely good too. But maybe Prayer of Healing. Can only be used outside of combat. Maybe not then. That's kind of shite if it can only be used outside of combat. We'll take command. How about that?
He never
I
hurt
applaud
anyone.
your taste.
Applaud this dick. Alright, Gaily boy. What do we got for you? More spell slots and a couple of spells. Wizard Man. Okay, what do we got here? Arcane Lock, Blindness, Blur, Cloud of Daggers, Crown of Madness, Darkness, Dark Vision, Detect Thoughts, Enlarge and Reduce, Flaming Sphere, Gust of Wind, Hold Person, Visibility, Knock, Magic Weapon, Melf's Acid Arrow. Not familiar with this spell. Mirror Image, Misty Step, Phantasmal Force, Brave Enfeeblement, Scorching Ray, See Invisibility, Shatter, Web, and that's all the new level 2 spells. Okay. I mean, I'm thinking Misty Step and Scorching Ray because they're, like, two of the best level 2 spells you can get in 5e. They are amazing. It's also Magic Weapon as a maybe. Let's just take Misty Step and Scorching Ray. Those are guaranteed to be good. Okay, let's redo things. Witch Bolt out of there. Misty Step and Scorching Ray in there. And... maybe I'll keep Grease for now. We need to get Magic Missile form as we level up. Gave into the BG3 hype? Well, it was gifted to me. And I said if I got it for free, I'd definitely play it. Sagas threw it at me, and I was like, all right. I will be playing it then. Okay, now let's level up.
Why does this keep happening? He
Eager
was
for
joking
battle.
about
Lae'zel.
going to soup just a moment ago.
Lae'zel. She's just fightering, so... What do we got? Superiority dice. Hey, the superiority dice are D8s, and you have 4 of them. At fighter level 10, they become D10s. They fuel your Battlemaster maneuvers and are expended upon use. You regain expended superiority dice after a short or long rest. By the way, she's got Battlemaster subclass, right? Yeah, that's good, actually. Oh, wait, I'm choosing my subclass now. Battlemaster, Eldritch Knight, and Champion. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, Githyanki Psionics jump. Better jump. Okay, Battlemasters are paragons of tactical superiority. That gives us the superiority dice. Eldritch Knight gives you some spellcasting capabilities, but if we take a look at her stats, low int, low wisdom, low charisma, yeah, we ain't doing that. Champion, you approach the complex problems posed by combat with one distinctly effective solution. You hit those problems really quite hard. Improved critical hit. So it's between Battlemaster and Champion. Probably Battlemaster because it comes with maneuvers. Maneuvers are good. Eldritch Knight would be better for a different statted character. Alright, but yeah, having superiority dice are nice. Okay. Let's go to maneuvers. Alright, we've got Commander's Strike, Disarming Attack, Distracting Attack, Evasive Footwork, Feinting Attack, Goading Attack, Maneuvering Attack, Menacing Attack, Precision Attack, Pushing Attack, Rally, Riposte, Sweeping Attack, and Trip Attack. Which maneuvers should we take? I'm going to go with Pushing Attack because push enemy is helpful. And part of the reason why it's good is because we have learned that you can push enemy off ledges and do a lot of fall damage to them. That was quite nice to learn with my Eldritch Blast. I just had pushing on it to knock enemies away from me and keep them at a distance, but it's helpful. It's helpful to be able to knock enemy off cliff. We probably take Riposte. So if an enemy misses an attack, we can counterattack them. And she'll be on the front line. You know, she's a frontline fighter kind of character, so enemies should be targeting her relatively often. And then either we take trip or disarm, I think. There's also menacing attack to frighten creatures. But, you know. Disarming is quite good against enemies that are carrying a weapon. Makes them much, much weaker. And tripping an enemy to be prone is also quite good. Target must be large or smaller, so huge targets it doesn't work on. Oh, which one, which one? Let's go with tripping. The only enemies tripping isn't going to be too good against are like flying enemies. And knocking an enemy prone is quite good. So let's grab tripping. All right.
Please, may he rest by your side. He never hurt anyone. He always knew what to say. When I was homesick, he never let it show, but he was homesick too.
All right, we're leveled up. Don't let anyone see us steal.
Found and taken. Linger.
Potato.
Taking my due.
Feel like we're being watched.
Onward.
No more being sneaky. Like I said, we're gonna rob these people blind. Wait, hold on.
Why does this keep happening? He was joking about octa soup just a moment ago. Not now. Please.
Okay, fair enough. We'll let them grieve.
I have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Deep and move.
The Hollow. Well, this looks like a merchant. We need to talk to a
You just care
merchant.
about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
Ah, yes, the it's not my problem anymore. You did just say the region's overrun by monsters. They might not survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
All right, well, what are you
Some
selling?
bits and bobs I no longer need.
What are you selling? What are you buying? There are two ways to buy and sell items. Trading is quick and easy, but bartering will let you haggle for the best value. Oh boy, bartering? Hell yeah. Who doesn't love a good barter?
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Look at all this stuff to sell.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Your precious Baldur's Gate! Hey, I want to sell this gold. What if we try to barter? Donate. No.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
Okay.
You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Padded armor, +1.
No?
I don't have a whole lot of money right now, so getting equipment isn't going to be the easiest thing for me. Good, I can swap between characters very easily. This is heavy armor.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Chalices and cups. And plates. I'm gonna keep the bones. I want to keep the bones. They're my bones. She has heavy armor, but her heavy armor is better than that heavy armor, so we'll sell this too.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about
How is there not like a
our futures.
quick button to press to set,
Just care about your
just
stupid
put things in the
apprenticeship.
sell column?
Take that back. Right now.
Tongs! Can you just double click? Let's see. Oh, you can. Alright, well that's a plus.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Okay. I didn't sell this supply pack, did I? I don't think I did.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Okay.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
I mostly wanted to sell stuff more than anything. Careful near traders' watchful eyes. Their attitude towards you affects the price of their stock. Which means don't just steal stuff unless you're real confident.
All right, time to skulk.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
Need anything else?
I wonder if skulking about
Of
made
course,
his
but
attitude
please,
worse.
Remember,
Nope.
you're not the only one in. Sylvanus be with you.
Remember, you're not the only one in need. But I am in the most need. Grunt. Oh, it's a pig. It's more like an oink than a grunt, then.
Salutations to new horizons.
Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize.
Okay, so every
What's the
person can
stuff?
do that.
You would choose strangers over us?
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Don't want to draw any attention.
The brittle pages of the book have been rendered illegible with age, save for the occasional name written in crimson ink. A newer, sturdier page has been inserted behind the front cover. It reads, "Found in the riverside structure to the south, sheds no light on the purpose of that grim place, but confirms what we already know. It is very old. All else is speculation."
Can't risk being in open view.
Need anything else?
Did that annoy him?
Of course, but please remember,
No, apparently. Okay,
Sylvan.
apparently I'm allowed to read that. Oop. Alright, why are people shouting at each other? What's going on over
Calm
here?
down.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Let's persuade them to stay. With my big ol' charisma score. And some guidance. That's a huge throbbing roll right there.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Don't be grumpy, Roland.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
You're doing the right thing. The tieflings need your help, bud.
And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
Hold on, why are you so eager to reach the city?
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
You know, I've heard stories about Lorroakan. Not all of them good.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Lorroakan for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Lorroakan will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Okay, well, good luck on that for you. Look, chat! Oxen! Moo!
Again. No helping. Swing and swing and parry. Ah! And again. Children. Swing and swing. Look who's here. Oh.
Children? I guess these are kids, huh?
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands. Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Well, yeah, you're like 6.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
It's good advice, kid.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli.
Hey!
A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
My history check worked. Devil's Advocate. Do you think she'll bring the blood war to Faerun?
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Well, let's join forces. I'll help you kill the devil.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
chill at my camp and wait for me.
Splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Okay, so slight issue with Will. I believe he is a warlock as well as me, and I'm not sure that doubling up on warlocks will be the best of ideas.
True.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Bad news, children. You're all going to die. What a fucking dick move. I love that that's an option. Be strong and watch over your kin. In trust, there is victory. Inspirational words.
I prefer when they smile.
This place. I'll never get the smell of my clothes.
I don't know if the kids would want to hear about soaking the grounds in blood.
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique, having some trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
How about some insight? Nat 20! Our first Nat 20 of the playthrough.
I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing, don't shout your moves like that. Spoils the surprise.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training. In time, you'll be doing well.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Lae'zel is inspired. Hey!
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Hello, child.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
You alright, kid? I see. Anything else on your mind?
He's still staring right past you. You
Turn
see
around.
nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Well, let's search the rocks for an opening then. Ooh, we fail. I can use inspiration to roll
You look
again,
the
but we'll
rocks
take it.
over, but find no sign of a way through.
Oh well, can't succeed at everything, right?
We're working, remember? Come on! Just once. Yeah, just once.
Hold. And step, swing, parry, swing. One more time.
What do you mean no thieves' tools available? I know I had thieves' tools in my equipment. Multiple of them, even.
Yes?
I didn't sell them. I sold other things, but not those. At least I think not.
Let me work my magic.
Eager for battle.
What's next, I wonder?
Still breathing.
despite everything.
Or maybe I did. Who knows?
Keep going.
3 gloves.
Don't take your eyes off my hand.
Swing.
Any good? Strength saving throws +1.
Maggots will be done.
Not as good as these gloves of power, that's for sure, so it's okay. That's the Blade of Frontiers. Find the Githyanki Crash is right over here. Okay. And that is Nettie, the healer.
One day I'll catch a break.
Hold. And step. Swing. Parry. Swing.
Hello?
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You heard the woman. Bow.
Lower.
Fall on your knees, boy. Good boy.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
We're just using intimidation tactics on this one. Quick, efficient
Up.
info.
You can keep your innards.
Good boy. Look at that. See? You listen.
Deliver me.
Everyone's happy. Locked. Okay. Oh, she wants to talk.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Plan to be that rough with everyone.
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh.
When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough?
Enough. Just tell me your next move.
Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
You mean purification?
The Kresh holds the Zafisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Alright. So we'll be getting to that eventually as well, which is way over there. Way out there.
Time.
Looks like I can't click on the map to go to it. We're hoofing it. Hello, child.
I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that.
So what's your side of the business?
What? I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you. Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Let's mimic his trick and make the ring disappear. DC 15. Yeah! My big proficiencies.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Heads or tails, chat? Tails it is.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
Unfortunately, kid, this is no magic ring. The runes are gibberish.
Hey, not so loud. You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left and my mother, she's so sick. I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have.
Look, kid, I come from the streets. I know about all the tricks.
I don't know what you mean.
Come on, it's a Tinker's Trash scam.
Hey, that hurts. I'm running an honest... okay, what's a Tinker's Trash?
It's when a scammer offers the target a quote-unquote magic object.
Uh-huh.
Then rigs a game to gain the target's trust and sell them trash.
Huh. Interesting. And I promise, this isn't a Tinker's Trash scam.
Then what kind of con is it?
Look, I swear to you, these rings are the real deal. I promise, I'm not running a scam. Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not?
Do we trade with the child or not? I mean, if anything, we're teaching this kid a valuable lesson. And that lesson is, if you're gonna hustle, you have to be better at hustling. Hey, TMI guy. Well, I just started this yesterday, so there's that. For the reason why we're behind you. All right. Here, let's take a trade.
I knew it. Hang on.
Let's see what you got.
That's what I got.
Perception. I succeeded. Urchin, Artful Dodger. I am inspired. Hey, nice. I got an inspiration die for doing my street urchin stuff. Because I know. Inkpots, Corguts. Ring of resistance to ants. Ring of infinite wishes. Nonsensical runes on it. Ring of the Lykinesis. Ring of being really invisible. This ring is missing its gem, or perhaps it's just very invisible. Oh, hey, a shovel. We could use that. My offer has been refused. Oh. Why is that not splitting? I don't understand why this isn't splitting. Oh, double clicking. Refused. Alright, fine.
You bought...
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Aha, the pickpocket. Let's try and detect thoughts. Perfect.
You see her hand in your bags and the shame in her heart.
Something tells me the thieving life ain't for you, kid.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Partner's a bit of a thief.
I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
You could at least pretend to be sorry.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
We'll be kind.
Last room.
Oh my.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrashem, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Bear! What's going on over here?
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
We shouldn't get involved, but at the same time, side quest equals XP. Yo, I'll chat to the druids.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
We could have taken those guards.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Damn. Dirt kissers? Oh, chill your shit, bear.
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I think I'll go forward.
Keep back. Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Never learned to converse with your kind.
I bet she's giving them hell.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
Quite aware.
Your welcome can be easily withdrawn, outsider. Respect our grove, or face our claws.
Oh, this guy's a shop.
You there! Hello! Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
All right, what's up?
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
They were shape-shifted devas! Common variety goblins led by a lasher and flanked by booyogs.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
They call me the Goblin Slayer. The Goblin Slayer? No. There's a space between the S and the L. I'm not unfamiliar with their kind, certainly.
Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragon? There wasn't any dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the Absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Of course, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Be careful, goblins aren't particularly known for mercy.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket? Until we meet again.
Nice of him to tell me that he's carrying valuable loot in his back pocket.
Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend.
Where are you heading?
To the goblins camped nearby, of course. I've been tracing their doings with great care. Whoever this Absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it. Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place? Yes, I see. And is that with 2 R's or 1?
I got the Whispering Promise. When you heal a creature, you gain 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns. Hello. Let's go ahead and send that to her. Here you go, Shadowheart. Enjoy this new ring. Yoink.
Bad behavior caught this guard's eye. What do you have to say?
Uh-oh. I guess what I have to say is reload. I didn't notice that I had been noticed.
Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good to the... Whoever this...
I think that counted as being caught because of the vision from the others around the area.
My grizzled friend.
See?
What can you tell me about this place? From your pocket to mine. Yes, I see. And is that with 2 R's or 1?
Light on my feet.
Now maybe the guards didn't notice. Thief! Thief! I've been robbed. What? But I successfully succeeded.
Bad behavior caught this guard's eye. What do you have to say?
All right, all right. Yeah, exactly. My stealth was never broken or anything. It would seem they really don't want us to be able to steal from this man.
Should mind my step.
Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place? Just out of view. Yes, I see. And is that with 2 R's or 1?
Pay attention right now. Softer than a whisper. You can't slow down. Don't want to draw any attention. Best get in and out. Not having the trading today, I'm afraid. Don't waste a step.
They'll never see you coming. Ah, shit, he knows. Well, okay. Yeah, seems that no matter how successful I am, he's gonna instantly check his fucking pockets. I just want to steal. Is that so bad? Honestly.
Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place?
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Very well.
Yes, I see. And is that with
Hostes subeunt, protogenos, muninos.
Okay, they're busy. We'll talk to them later. Look, chat! It's Boar W.
Speak.
I'm looking for a healer. Help me narrow the search.
Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove.
What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Suspicious. Do the other druids know? Because I could tell the... Oh, DC 15. That's our tough intimidation check. But we got it! I'm an intimidating presence.
No, please. A moment. We may talk, but I do not trust my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
Sounds like she has to be stopped. How do we go about it?
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
Shouldn't the ritual help to protect the grove?
The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
Very well. Black.
Testing my patience, Big.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance. Just keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
It's empty anyway. I really want to check those things, though. Oh yeah, we can talk to the boar. And he says grunt.
Just out of view. All right. Time to skulk about. softer than a whisper. More for me. On my way.
Message scratched in a worried hand. Received a message from Hag via Cirith, one of Nettie's birds. We buried Cirith a 10 days ago. Not sure how Hag found him. Message itself was threat, but also invitation. She wants to meet. Haven't replied. Buried Cirith again beneath a heavier stone. His leaves are his, and the trees are him. To nurture them is our duty. To neglect them is to neglect our very father. His grass is his, and the blades are him. It soothes our senses and softens our falls.
White fingers have attracted attention. It seems an explanation may be in order.
Here you go.
Hand over the spoils of your pilfering. No harm done.
I was just reading. I won't do that again. I'm sorry.
Again?
What path lies before me?
Stealing from people is hard in this game. They all check their pockets and belongings like crazy.
Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Beasts chasing beasts alongside a wild woman. A depiction of some local folktale, perhaps.
No investigation for me.
Circle will be closed.
Ah.
Ready and willing.
Gale, you get up there.
All right, what now?
Proceeding.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Let's see what's going on over here.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief, poison. What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite?
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Oh, I see.
Lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete.
You're one
And
of
keep
those
still,
people.
Devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Let's persuasion. Release her. I can see that she stays out of trouble. I'm good at persuading people. Hell yeah, I'm good at persuading people. I'm real good at persuading people.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Oh?
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Interesting.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I save a child.
Step forward.
Talk to her, please,
I
game?
know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
You're sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
All right, then.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Okay.
Can't risk being in open view.
This will all be over.
Hi, Gale. You want to talk
business,
too?
Isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. All right.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. The
Nice to
reason
hear.
I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
What happens if you don't consume these artifacts?
I'll spare you the finer details, but it begins with a simple biological deterioration, muscle spasms, disorientation, a slight ringing in the ears, and, if left for too long, catastrophe. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Where do you suggest we find such artifacts?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
All right, sure, I'll help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
All right, how do I feed you magical items, Gale?
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Let's see, I might have a magical
Your
artifact.
enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay. I was wondering, that condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Interesting.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Okay, fair enough. By the way, we still haven't done a long rest.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Now wait just a moment here. Oh, that's cool. I'm guessing the Find Familiar spell is going to level itself up over time. Which of my companions do I like the most so far? Hard to say. It's very early on in the game. I like the mysteriousness behind Shadowheart and Gale, having some interesting side stuff going on with them at the moment. Go to camp first.
What am I to do?
Oh. Hi there, Withers.
What to do? How much farther can I go?
Not this one. Nor this one. And this one are less worthy still.
Less worthy still. What are you doing?
Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
I see. This is how we, this is how you can build your own team without the companions. Think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Hey, Shadowheart, come here. It's time to change you up a little bit.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Can you help me change my class? All right. We're going to do that because we'd like to change her from Domain of Trickery. For obvious reasons.
As thou desire.
Okay. She shall be cleric. Cantrips. Let's see, resistance, guidance, and sacred flame. Yeah, that's all fine. That's fine to keep. Subclass. This is where we change. Trickery domain is garbage. Fucking terrible. Life domain instead gives us extra healing. Your devotion empowers your healing spells. When casting a healing spell, the target regains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level. Yay! The other possibilities would be like War Domain if I wanted her to be more of a War Priest damage thing, but we'll take Life Domain just to have strong heal bot. Trickery Domain just sucks. Simple as that, right? It's just not good. Okay, and ability scores. You're not a charisma caster, so you don't really need that. You're a wisdom caster. So we could dump that a little bit. We could give constitution for more defenses. Dexterity is fine. I don't think we need strength. There we go. So we can lower strength a bit. Could lower charisma even more and get constitution to that. Ah, that doesn't get our breakpoint. Damn. I was hoping to get maybe a 16-16, but apparently we can't quite reach the breakpoint there. But what if I do that? Then we can do that. The +1 for the bonus. Yeah, there we go. That works. That's good starting stats. Good min-max starting stats. That's right, we min-max here, chat. Let's change our proficiencies. Let's take history off. Oh, unless I can't. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Never mind then. All right, confirm. Now we'll level her up to our area here. We're just gonna hit accept here because we got one more level up. There we go. Life domain spells, we get aid and lesser resto for free. Hell yeah. Okay, let's prepare spells. So we'll keep Guiding Bolt, Healing Word. Let's take out some of these. Command is good. Shield of Faith is pretty good still. Spiritual Weapon is good. And I guess Warding Bond? Yeah, Warding Bond's good. There we go. Now she will be stronger. much stronger.
Never a dull moment. Best be on my way.
We haven't really talked to Will yet. Let's talk to him.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Tell me, Will, how did you become a Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
You must have felt proud.
No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The Frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
Yet you were chasing a devil in the hells. How did that come about?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing.
It's not exactly easy to get to the hells from the Sword Coast. How'd you do it?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Powerful friend, like a warlock patron, perhaps?
You are a warlock. You know about bound souls and frozen tongues. I can only leave the rest to your imagination. Suffice to say, I hunt monsters, devils included, and I will do what I can to quench the coast of their flames.
I don't suppose you've ever come across an expert healer in your travels.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. Otherwise, I'd bet my last coin that the Open Hand Temple in Baldur's Gate could help. Though a fat lot of good that does to us now.
I noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in a battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
I'm liking all these unique little warlocks things. Let's lean in and take a closer look at the eyeball. Tiny grooves.
Spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
That eye is sending stone.
Sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
His breathing quickens. His jaw tenses. Will is keeping something from you. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Illithid. Oh? That's interesting. Does that mean that I have the option to become the Illithid instead of removing it? Now I'm wondering if I should do this or not. Fuck it. Fuck it, let's grow tentacles in our face. Give me Illithid power.
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still.
Damn it.
It needs to rest.
Alright then, let's change subjects.
Gladly. Anything more we should discuss?
That's all. Illithid powers, chat. Illithid. There's some mugwort. Thank you. Alright, hey, I guess we'll take a nice long rest and heal everybody up. Concentration broken. Detect thoughts. Lost condition. Oh. Interesting. Will has a thing he wants to talk about. Alright.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Wait, hold on. I just realized. Why are we wearing these? I sleep in my underoos. My purple underwear. Look how beautiful they are.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Confident. No tiny tadpoles getting the best of me.
Courage in danger's shadow. I love to see it. But shouldn't the shadow have crept closer? Gone darker by now? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
I assumed something might be special about our tadpoles.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
When did I strip? Oh, we're taking a long rest. I don't sleep in a bunch of clothes like some weirdo. Damn, why is she wearing sexy outfit? Look at that. Her sleeping outfit is tight leather. Okay. Hey, let's chat.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head.
So, how you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
What would I do? So, I'm assuming in this game we're only going to be able to choose one romantic partner. That would be my, my first assumption, right? Because, well, we don't have a mod available right now that lets us do whatever we want, and usually polygamy is frowned upon in the video games. Unless you're playing a harem game, I guess. Fuck everyone? I can't fuck everyone, probably. More than likely. That's my thoughts, at least. You've slept with 3 different companions? Well, sleeping with companions versus romancing companions can be 2 very different things. I mean, I can try to fuck everyone, that's fine. But still. Well, I suppose I could tie you up and hunt for a cure.
Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
You can't stop me from dreaming whatever I want to dream.
Something the matter?
Okay. You drink.
Galek. I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my Kresh. Kalir.
Must be quite a shock to leave your Kresh behind and arrive here.
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Nyogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a Kresh.
Okay. Anybody else want to talk? Hey, our local totally not vampire wants to talk. Asterion, let's chat.
You know, I've been thinking.
Why did he suddenly lay down?
When we arrive at this Gith crash, will we find out how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
What, you gonna miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Or luckier. And here I thought you didn't like me.
You have your charms. More than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he says.
Is he really trying to bang us? Perhaps we should get to know each other better.
A delicious thought,
but...
the right moment. I'm sorry. I need to clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
We've barely even talked with Astarion, and yet he wants to knock boots, apparently. What a slut. Alright, it is bedge time. Use the required amount of camp supplies to fully rest, requiring all your hit points, spell slots, and short rests. Not using enough camp supplies to rest will only partially recover resources. If I auto-select, oh, it'll just select that stuff. There we go. Let's rest. I'm sure he has no ulterior motives. Of course. The vampire couldn't possibly have any ulterior motives. Wizard, cleric, paladins, and druids can prepare spells.
I wonder what the next move is.
But I just prepared everyone's spells, I believe, so we should be good. Alright, wonderful.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Alright, let's get out of camp. New big boy save. Let's rename to time to confront druid Brexit lady.
The ritual's
There we go.
almost finished. What if they tried to steal from us? The game. We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Kinda. Generally, only a monster threatens a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road if you do this.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the Grove forever shrouded.
This lady is like Brexit incarnate, Jesus. Wellspring plaque.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
I'm bad at religion. Hold on. Shadowheart, you might know this.
By claw and the mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
There we go.
Let's get going. Time to press ahead.
Let's check this logbook. This hefty book is labeled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6 Uktar sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits, up north. Village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. 9 Uktar, a group of from Baldur's Gate arrived. They've set up camp at the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half of the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10 Uktar, visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around, claiming they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. 12 Uktar, mudslide did the trick, buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here, sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanus. Red wizard, huh? Interesting.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Kaga seems a little dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How did Kaga take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gain, but more will die if her ritual is finished.
I didn't press a button,
I
he
doubt
just
those exiled
skipped.
by the right will survive long outside.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret, I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Okay, good to know.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Sir, your facial hair looks garbage.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
They don't want me to read the Fallen plaque.
That mural, they look...
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild? You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Interesting. And Shadowheart had a bit of dialogue about the Fallen plaque here.
Perfectly hidden.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You see vanquished foes heaped at the druid's feet. The fallen bear Shah's sacred symbol on their armor and banners. The inscription speaks of moonrise. A reference to vile Saluna, no doubt. She and her druid allies bloodied Shah's forces. But Shah persists. She thrives.
Interesting.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Is that blood?
a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
Hello there.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Anything I can do to help?
A moment.
This may be challenging.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
More than tired, something crawled into my eye.
Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
You know of them? Can you help?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Might.
We need to be quick. This way.
Might is certainly a, operative word there.
Head on in.
A dissected
There's
drow.
something in that vessel.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halson, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Damn, insight. I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Mind flare ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flare ship? But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you were here to cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Well, considering I'm being threatened... Alright, hand it over.
Swear it.
Oh, god damn it. I wonder if swearing it is going to form some sort of pact with her. I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here.
I ain't no bitch.
You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, There's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
I wonder if this was perhaps an attempt by the Mind Flayers to create either sleeper agents or stealth agents. So we look like normal people, but the Mind Flayers could dominate our minds at any moment and force us to either transform or attack when we're already inside of the defenses, while other people are none the wiser. Clever plot if that's what they were doing. Mind Flayers are known for being pretty smart and devious. So you think it's only a matter of time, then?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
All right, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
At a time, Nettie. Come on.
I'm guessing Halsin is a druid that can join our
Tried
team.
it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
So I'm guessing Halsin is another person that can join our
Better
team.
than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
So we've got a rogue, a wizard, a fighter, a cleric, a warlock, and we're about to get a druid. So all that we would need to fill out the rest of our party would be like a paladin, a barbarian, and a ranger, right? And then that would be one of every class, I believe. Basic class, that is. All right, let's take a look at what we've got. Turn to Arabella's parents. Quest completed. Search for Halsin in the Goblin Camp. We're definitely going to do that. Githyanki Krish. Hunt down Karlach. Karlach! Kresh. Gale needs to eat magic. Escape the non-low. Complete. Yeah, that's stuff. Okay.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Steely time. Notes on the Drow's parasite, Halsin's journal. Those are two things we want to take a look at. Anatomical sketches of both a drow and an illithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter. Illithid, undoubtedly, yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of seromorphosis on the cadaver. Most strange. The final note is a single underlined word. Altered. Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves. That is not the extraordinary, or rather, disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasite creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it, and I have the host's cadaver here in my study. I have told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Kaga will demand answers I don't yet have. I had better record any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Parasite specimen. Pipe. And a note. Mine now. Hanging suspended in a murky slime, the living tadpole looks like some hideous cousin to the slug, only gorged and slick with remnants of Bladen fluid. My dear Nettie, I entrust you with the circlet to open the library. Wear it always. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune, but won't give it to anyone, so be sure to have good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone and take care of the animals. Don't give fish to Tuffet, she's getting lazy. Drow's letter. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M.
Need to find a way forward.
Rune of the Eagle. Empty socket. Rune of the Bear. Rune of the Elk.
What's that?
What's that?
Perception successful. Shadowheart succeeded. What did she see? Stone tablets. Maybe Shadowheart has to take a look.
Guide me.
Okay then.
I've got a long road ahead. If not over, then through.
Personal account. Let's see. In Ketherick, I see our failures made manifest. He did not fall, he was pushed. His grief was twisted by shadow. And we did not act until his light was all but snuffed. Mugwort, mugwort. Lots and lots of mugwort. Zero! Thank you for the raid. What's up, raiders?
A tidy slot, but no room.
Suspension, a bullywog trumpet. Sightings record. A long list of owlbear sightings in the region, separated by date. The latest entry, written 10 days ago, says cub. The word is underlined several times. So I'm guessing we need a rune of the wolf. More than likely. Because we've got an eagle, a bear, and an elk already. Wolf would be the last one, I would assume, unless this thing is counting as a wolf, and instead we need something else, but I doubt that. Question is, where to get them? Where to get them? I mean, I'm assuming maybe I can get access to it or something like that after, Children of Boiling Theriac. As I was saying, after antidotes. After rescuing that druid Halrin. A deep crease in the spine makes the booklet fall open to reveal one recipe in particular. Neat writings in the corners mark it as an antidote for all known potions. This is it, the recipe that may decide to publish my notes. The story might not interest you, but I shall record it for posterity. Feel free to skip to the actual recipe. I was sitting in the elf song, sipping my usual hot cocoa, the heat soothing the pain in my scaleless hands. A small child, human, stumbled through the door, sick as a dog. All the other patrons seemed like they wanted to help, but nobody could pay for an antidote for a stranger's child. Meanwhile, the ingredients were just lying around in the kitchen. Every single one of those people could have saved the child, but only I knew how. It felt like a crime. Recipe for 1 bottle of antidote. You need salts of mugwort and suspensions of bullywug trumpet. Slowly trickle salts into suspension, stir clockwise until the concoction's consistency turns almost chewable. It might turn slightly green, but this is purely aesthetic and has no effect on the antidote itself. And remember, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Now we can make antidotes. Yay. Let's see what's over in this room that we didn't go to yet.
We just let her run off. She's a child. A devil child.
Oh, this is Kaga's room. Kaga's chest and everything.
Better be cautious. Light on my feet. What's in here?
Now, what oh what could we steal? It's locked.
Bet I can crack that open.
DC 10? We fucking got this. Oh, good thing I've got my proficiencies. Shadow Druid's Doctrine, a half-torn note, and a bloodstone. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga, Swamp Docks, Tree, Meet Me Alone, Olodin.
Carefully now.
Investigate Kaga. The book spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. I see.
Breathe deep and move.
Hi there.
By Sylvanus, another outsider. Should you have an ounce of sense, you will leave immediately.
Jeez, fine, dude. I guess I'll leave immediately.
you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
This right must be born of powerful magic.
The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Uh-huh.
The ritual's almost finished. What if they tried to steal
The
from us?
ritual's almost finished,
We've shown
chat.
them once.
We're gonna finish this ritual. Way up there, okay. How come I can't click on the map to go there? That's unfortunate. Hello, parents. I saved your child.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Now, no more light-fingered antics, right?
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
Arabella's safe. Her parents are grateful. You gain a Chimera's locket. Granted swears the ability to cast dancing lights. Gale can absorb this,
We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
which is fine.
I don't care what Mole says.
Which is perfectly fine as a thing for absorption, because dancing lights is not amazing. So we got something for Gale to eat. In fact, we'll even send it to Gale. He can hold on to it. It's his food, you hold on to it, Mr. Food Man.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to...
Oh yeah, we've talked to you before. Oh, the child again. Where the hells did you disappear to before? Success!
Watching his hands, you realize he's miming opening something.
Is it a chest? A door? Can you show me where it is? I'm good at persuasion. Nat 20! I'm amazing at persuasion. I persuaded this kid to give me everything he owns.
Then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Thanks for showing me the door. What's through the hatch? Ah, a tiefling hideout. Combat rolls, meh as fuck. Persuasion rolls, fucking huge power. Massive muscular persuasion rolls.
Oh. Hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
You don't look so tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Why are all the kids down here bald?
The gate will never see us coming. Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. You saved Arabella from the Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? It's risky, you know.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Quite the opposite. I want to invest in the newest Thieves Guild on the Sword Coast.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe.
Inspiration for the urchin. Paying it forward. Yep. I see they're taking a look at all their stuff pretty handily, huh? Nothing. Oh well.
One day I'll catch a break.
As expected, they don't got much right now, but we're investing for the future, chat. We found a hole. Can't use this right now? Really? Okay.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Whoops. I should teach him some scams. I told the one kid about the scam that they were pulling that they didn't know the name of.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Thought you might need help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
And what do you do with something like that?
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
I could help you get it, but my time's valuable.
Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut.
We'll see.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else?
Got anything to sell? Whoa, that's way overpriced for the thieves' tools. Okay, we're good.
Anything else?
That's all.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Helping out the thieflings. Teach them how to light Molotovs. Okay, we're going this way, actually.
We're exposed now. We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Chill, bitch.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Please. I've been through enough.
I need new pockets to pick.
New pockets to pick? I bet I'm new pockets in your mind.
I'm waiting on someone and you on him. Do you mind?
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts. Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
Easy, Money. Yeah, right.
Don't make me hurt you, boy. Secluded chamber, alright, let's go talk.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Is there any way we can delay this ritual?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Then why not just get rid of her?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
What's it worth?
To get these people to Baldur's Gate? Everything. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes.
You're the one who helped to the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
We've got kill Kaga as a possible thing to save the refugees, investigate Kaga, or just plain defeat the goblins. I mean, that's my choice, is defeat the goblins.
Any word on what we discussed about Korga?
It's better to face the goblins.
These are civilians. Open battle would be a massacre.
Okay. I mean, that's fair for them. Wait. I see a ladder over here. Where's this ladder go? Oh, it heads out this way. Let's hunt down Karlach over there. It's the Githyanki Kresh. There's the goblins out there. Investigate the swamp for Kaga. Okay, so here's the thing. That swamp was talking about hags. I don't want to go that way. Not right now, that's for sure. Hags, scary. Do it, coward. I will fucking die. I'm level 3. It's essentially a death sentence. Go get the hags, coward. No. Okay, I guess this isn't necessarily the way to go to defeat the goblins. I mean, we could technically jump across this.